Hello, I'm Ken Weller, Growing up in the Midlands, surrounded by the thrum of engines and the smell of oil, I always wondered, what really drove the machines that changed the world? Today, let's dive into the story of one invention that truly powered the modern age, the diesel engine. It starts with a man named Rudolf Diesel. Picture this, it's the late 1800s. Steam engines rule the roads and rails, but they're wildly inefficient. Diesel, a German engineer with a stubborn streak, looked at these clunky giants and thought, we can do better. Rudolf spent years holed up in his workshop, fueled by coffee and big dreams. In 1892, he patented a new kind of engine, one that used compression ignition instead of a spark. What does that mean? Instead of relying on a spark plug, his engine squeezed air so tightly it got hot enough to ignite fuel all by itself. That meant more power, less waste, and engines that could run on all sorts of fuels: peanut oil, whale oil, even vegetable oil during the war. Talk about being ahead of your time. The first working prototype roared to life in 1897. It wasn't pretty, loud, heavy, and prone to dramatic explosions, but it was a leap forward. Factories, ships, trains, and eventually trucks and buses started to swap their old engines for Diesel's brainchild. Why? Because diesel engines were tough, reliable, and could run for ages without breaking a sweat. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing. Diesel himself faced setbacks, financial woes, fierce competition, and, in a twist worthy of a thriller, he vanished mysteriously at sea in 1913. But his legacy steamed ahead. By the 1920s, diesel engines powered ships that crossed oceans, and soon they'd conquer the highways too. Today, diesel is everywhere. From the diggers on building sites to the lorries hauling your groceries. And engineers are still tweaking, inventing, and reimagining diesel tech for a cleaner, greener future. So next time you hear that unmistakable diesel rumble, remember, you're listening to more than just an engine. You're hearing the heartbeat of a century of invention. If you enjoyed this little journey through engineering history, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more stories that spark your curiosity. Thanks for joining me, Ken Weller, on The Road Less Traveled. Until next time, keep asking questions.